Welcome, this is Jedi Master Skoy, your guide to learning. In this lesson about animal characteristics, part of our zoology introduction, you should be able to describe the characteristics of all animals. When we look at some of the main characteristics of animals, we've got kind of these characteristics. They are eukaryotic, or eukaryotes. They're motile. They do not have a cell wall. They are multicellular. They are heterotrophs, and they go through developmental stages. All right, let's take a look at these in a little more detail. All animals are eukaryotes. That is, their cells have a nucleus. They have a control center at the center of their cell, telling it what to do. All animal cells also have a cell membrane, also known as a plasma membrane, but they do not have cell walls. Cell walls are rigid layers on the outside of the cell membrane, but those are only found in plants, fungi, and bacteria, not in animals. Animals are multicellular, which is to say that they have more than one cell. Here you can see an example showing a bunch of onion cells. They are motile, and in other words, they are mobile, at least at some point during their life. An animal is mobile during some life stage, so it can move or has moved. Some move more rapidly and others move more slowly. By the way, the opposite of motile is sessile, non-moving. Animals are heterotrophs, coming from the word, breaking that word apart, troph meaning nutrition and hetero meaning other. So heterotroph is literally talking about nutrition from others. Contrast that with autotrophs, which are self-feeders. Heterotrophs get their food from eating other organisms. Those organisms may be plants, fungi, or other animals. These organisms provide a source of organic carbon for the animals that are eating them. And again, contrasting that with autotrophs, they get nutrition from themselves through photosynthesis or chemosynthesis, those other types of processes. Animals go through embryonic or developmental stages. These stages include the formation of a blastula and gastrulation. Blastula is a hollow sphere of cells. Let me find my pointer here. Well, I can't find my pointer, but let me find our little marker here. So here we've got our blastula, a hollow sphere of cells at early developmental stages. Gastrulation is a process by which one region of the ball retracts into the hollow space. Kind of think of this like pushing your finger into a partially deflated balloon. The resulting embryo is then shaped like a sac, encircled by two layers of cells. These cells eventually go through more cell division and cell specialization in its way to becoming a fully developed organism. All right. A lot of times it helps scientists, people studying animals, to kind of break them up and classify them. I will just talk about a couple big groups here. Vertebrates and invertebrates. Vertebrates are going to be animals with backbones, and invertebrates are going to be your animals without backbones. So those are the two main groups. We're actually going to be studying classification of each animal group that we look at. More on that in other lessons. By the way, all of these animals here that you see, these are all vertebrates. They all have backbones. All right, so now you should be able to kind of describe and talk about the general characteristics of all animals. As always, if you have additional questions, please see me or take a look at some of our other resources.